Today I'm going to show you 4 simple tricks on how to make this box of Aldi's mac and cheese turn into this, all rich, creamy, and oh so cheesy. The great thing is, everything that you need to do this is likely already in your kitchen. Hang around to the end because the 4th trick will actually really surprise you. And if you know me, you might be able to predict it. We're cooking with Jill. Welcome to my kitchen. This Aldi's mac and cheese, I eat it regularly, but I rarely ever eat it right out of the box. We got some water boiling here. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in here. Oh, a couple of teaspoons of it. And then we're going to take this mac and cheese and we're just going to pour the pasta right in here. Okie dokie. And I'm going to save this flavor pouch, this cheese pouch, because we are going to use it. And then I'll just give this a little stir. And this will cook for about 7 or 8 minutes. However long it is to the way that you like it done. I like mine a little soft. So it'll be a little while. See you in a bit. So this pasta is about the way I want it. That's done for me. I'm going to take this off the burner and let it drain. I'm going to try to follow the directions on the box, but anybody that knows me, that I rarely follow directions. But it says to put a 1/4 cup of 2% milk and a 1/4 cup of margarine or butter in here. Here's a 1/4 cup of butter. I'm going to put that in there and let it melt. I really am not a big fan of boxed macaroni and cheese. It tends to be a little boring, a little dry, a little stiff. I like my macaroni and cheese rich and creamy. So instead of putting a 1/4 cup of 2% milk in there, I'm going to put it in a 1/2 cup of 1/2 and 1/2. Now that 1/2 and 1/2 is going to bring a nice richness to what we're doing here. That was trick number 1. But now we're going to add our cheese powder mix, which isn't a bad base. So I just want this to get warm. I want that butter to melt. It won't take long. Try to work out some of these clumps of this cheese powder mix. Alright, we'll see. That's already happening. It's already melted. It's already getting warm. So, trick number 2. A couple of slices of American cheese in here. That'll make it nice and smooth and creamy. Yeah. Look at that sauce there. See, that's nice and thick. There we go. That's looking good. And then I'm just going to turn this thing down to low here. Now let's put the pasta back in. So you don't want to rinse your pasta. Just put it right back in here like this. There we go. Let's fold that into that creamy cheese sauce. See, that's silky smooth. And as we stir it, that cheese powder mix, it just kind of disappears in there. Yeah. That's looking good. Trick number 3. This is about 3/4 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. This is going to bring this to the next level of cheesiness. There we go. Now that dissolves pretty quickly. I'm going to put the rest in there. So I just don't really care for those boring flavors of just boxed, out of the box macaroni and cheese. I never really cared for it. So this is thick. Look at that. Yeah. That is really nice. And then finally, the fourth trick, which is what people who know me might expect it, but there's just a little something that takes cheese to the next level. Black pepper. This is about half a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm only going to put a quarter of a teaspoon of black pepper in there and just fold it in. Look at that. And that black pepper with the cheese just brings out the bite and the spiciness of that cheese. I always put some sort of black pepper in any cheese dish that I make. Now, all that cheese is melted well. Let me turn this off, and I'm going to put this into a serving dish. I never was a fan of boring side dishes, and this macaroni and cheese is far from boring. I also have an excellent video on rice pilaf. It's a beautiful side dish. Look how creamy and cheesy this is, and rich and thick. This is far from boring. I love it. Oh yeah. Let's taste some of this. You can see just a little bit of that black pepper in there. There's not a lot. Here we go. Look how thick and creamy and smooth that sauce is there. That is just absolutely delicious. There'll be a link for the rice pilaf. You should try it. Take your side dishes to the next level. Have fun.